This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Houston Texans.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column. Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
Room here to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for the Jets. First down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Walker now in 1st and 10.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown.
A 4-receiver set here, 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll send Waddle in motion left.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Now back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Jalen Waddle. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So here come the Texans now for their first drive.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
We saw something last week you don't see very often. Team loses, but the quarterback, the trigger man, offensive player of the week in the AFC. That's pretty impressive.
You rarely see that. Of course, don't worry, folks. He said the obligatory, I would have traded that for a victory any day of the week.
Yeah, no doubt about it, but still, he must have played awfully well to win it when his team lost.
Loose inside the 30.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And now out comes Houston. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
From the gun, here's Fields. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10.
Now Fields.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Cavante Turpin.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans are back within a score. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Lutz with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
And New York set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
2nd and 9 now.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll set up to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 23.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A give for Walker running right. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
They'll drop to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Indeed, they have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now 3rd down and very long.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Good open field tackling there. 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Jets will take over. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First down. A gain of 31 yards.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Got a man. It's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. A point after, good by Groupie. And the lead now stands at 13.
Texans 7.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And he's been doing it through the air and on the ground to start the season. Currently leading the NFL in rushing yards by a quarterback here in the month of September. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now it's Fields. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First catch for the NFL's leader in receiving yards at the midway point. It's a 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Don't jump.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Texans, 1st down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Jets' 29-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tyler Boyd, 28 yards. And the Texans have cut it back within a score.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Wants a look to add the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Makes the score Jets 20.
That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. The New York set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
That's another Jets. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jets.
Running left is Walker.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
The ball carrier.
Kenneth Walker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to extend their lead.
The kick is good.
Groupie able to add the PAT.
And the lead now stands at 13.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Houston set to take over. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll give it to Hall to start the drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Easy. Here we go, side.
They'll go again with Hall. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
And they run the toss to Bigsby.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd down and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off play action. Fields able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Texans. First down.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here we go. Go.
On the carry, Bigsby.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, what a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Good.
Now here's Fields on the sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Texans have got it back to within a score.
What's good on the extra point? And the lead will shrink to 6. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back. Let's go.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Over the middle here to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Wiggles free. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
11 more yards. That's another Jets. First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He gets this one to Burks.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Texans' 39-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
10 yards. That's another Jets. First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Trying the left side with Walker.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New York.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime. A point after, good by Groupie. And the lead now stands at 13.
Texans 21.
A 10-play drive that time.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
The Texans
line.
offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, green 19. Go.
Fields now to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here we go. We're good.
Fields.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of it.
And I think the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Texans first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Fields. Once again, Ruckert.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
To Jeremy Ruckert.
Here we go.
10 yards on the pickup.
551.
It's second and inches. At the Jets' 19.
Back to throw. Fields. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Tag. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, right?
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Back to throw, Willis.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Texans.
Take Bigsby.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans are back within a score.
Once with the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
34. Texans 28.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll look to throw again.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Jets.
On the give, it's Walker.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll send Waddle in motion left.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw here. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Viking 18.
Now Willis to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Aaron Glenn has made the decision. He wants another look. Out comes a challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Panther 60. Panther.
Willis will look to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60.
Shotgun snap to Willis. Now he's going to step up and run. And a check down completes a haul. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
Now Fields. Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
From the gun, it's Walker. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
1st down. A gain of 1 yard.
Here we go.
And the Jets 1st down.
Hand off here to Walker. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll try and sneak it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. They'll try and throw for it.
And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And now out comes Houston. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
10-yard loss brings up 2nd and 20 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Fields.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Fields.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
To throw is Fields.
And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
This is caught, it's Boyd. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Fields throwing again. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
What's good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. New York ready to go again offensively. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Blitz came there from the inside, and there just wasn't much resistance.
No, not at all. That means that defensively, they timed it up perfectly and matched up perfectly. They drew all the blockers to the other guys, left a free runner back to the quarterback. And you know what a free runner turns into? A free hitter.
Here comes 3rd down at 7.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man is Waddle, complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On play action, they'll throw. This will be caught by Brown. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, New York.
Back to throw again. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw again. Quick slant to Brown. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. It's a quarterback sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out.
Play is under review.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So winds up a very smart decision to throw the flag. They reset the spot, and now that's a 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st down, New York.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jets have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter. Quickly able to add the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here we go, Snap. Go.
Play action. It's Fields. And that's caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
26 yards.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use him on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Fields. Wide open receiver complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake. Medina.
Right side to Williams.
And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. So with an even 30 seconds to go, everything will come down to this onside kick. And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
A gain of 14. 1st down.